Alright, so setup, I'm running the Brands hatch set from the forum from 2 or 3 weeks ago. Might not be the ideal set for this track, but it seemed to work. It's what I used. And get you kind of mid-pack. I mean, you can probably go faster if you're faster, but it was good enough for me to get a couple of mid-pack results. You can use a lot of these curbs. Go up over that one. You can get up onto that one there. Just don't go over them. They kind of crest at the top and bottom out the car. Brake at that shadow there to turn in for this one. This corner is flat out. Shouldn't have to lift. Go out onto this rumble strip. This is all flat. Coming down into turn 1, you're going to brake about the 50 marker. If you're not comfortable, brake at the maybe 75 range. Get slowed down good for turn 1. Don't worry about carrying speed through turn 1. It's more important to get turn 2 and 3 right here. You can see my delta time there, faster than the last lap. Gonna blip the brake here, go down a gear, turn in and get back on the throttle about halfway between that double apex. I will, 1 second. There's that shadow running across the track there. Use that as your brake marker. Come out onto this curb. Just kind of half throttle until I get up onto there a little better. So again, brake about the 50. Careful not to lock them up because you lose all kinds of speed. Stay on the inside of this curb. You're going to be flat out down to this corner 4 here. And brake a little after the 100, right when the road starts to get dark. Aim for this inside curb. And then you're flat all the way up to this next one. Go down a gear, turn in. Down to second gear for this one. Kind of feather the throttle through here. You don't want to be flat through there. I had to lift there, ran a little deep on that, lost a lot of exit speed. Trying to make it up and just spun. See, it's a tough corner there. If you try to give it too much gas, it'll catch you every time. That's what just happened to me. Lost 3/10 in the sector before and tried to make it up on that one and cost myself 8 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever it's going to be. Come across that curb right there and maybe run all the way out to that exit curb. That's probably the most important corner on the track. That and this turn 1, 2, 3 complex up here. Again, for braking marker here, you're looking right after the 100. The road gets a little dark, and you're going to brake there and get down into third gear and aim for that inside curb. Keep it tight here. Down one gear, a little blip on the brakes. Keep that tight there. I should have had more inside curb there, but that wasn't terrible. And when you're getting on and off the throttle and on and off the brakes, typically want to, push the brake pedal down slowly. You don't want to mash it in the floor and lock anything up. You don't want to slam on the gas coming out of the corner like I'm consciously slow about on and off the pedals. Yeah, you think you want to mash the gas coming out of most of the corners, but a lot of times you just end up spinning until you get a feel for where the limit of the car is. You can aim for that inside curb there. Just be careful not to hit it too much like I just did. Lose some time. You see how much curb I took there, and it still wasn't a off track. So just show you the line here. I gotta get going in a second, but I'm off pace, but this would be like the ideal. So running down to turn 1, you're going to brake right here around the 50. Get it down to third gear. Ideally come across this. Swing it back here. Use a little bit of that inside curb. Track out to about here. All done at speed. Easier said than done. Brakes. Going to be right about here where that little concrete patch right there. It's about where I brake, maybe a hair before that. When you see that, get on the brake. Come across this curb. Just keep this to the inside all through here. Coming up to this one, it's a little bit of a crest right here where the road, you get a little dark. You blip the brake, you're down from 5th to 4th or whatever. Keep it through here and then brake right about there before the road gets dark. Down to second gear across that curb. A little bit of this curb, this would all be second gear at speed. Coming up here. You can come way out wide here or stay to the middle. just get it down to second gear and then blast across that curb. Stay to the inside here. And this one, like I said, this is down to third gear, right at the end of that rumble strip. Turn across, track out to about there, and then you're going to want to be all the way on the throttle, all the way down to turn 1. Hopefully that helps, and hopefully the sound is a little better. I turned the volumes down. I think that'll work. So again, turn 1 line. Like that. Hopefully that helps you. I'm going to try to do one for Spa. I don't know if you'll need it or not, but that's the next race, so maybe that'll help.